Hey everyone, welcome to Crypto News Simplified. My name is Ali and today is March 29th, 2022. So I just want to thank everyone for coming on. I got a lot of news today. It's almost the end of March, so that means come April we will be starting the second quarter of the financial year. So it's very exciting. We got a lot of things happening, a lot of updates to a lot of protocols and games and all that. And crypto is rallying right now. Everything's going up, so this is awesome. One of the biggest news of the day, this hacker steals $620 million in Ethereum and dollars from Axie Infinity makers Sky Mavis Ronin Network. So, if you guys don't know, Axie Infinity is one of the largest blockchain games out there and the oldest. A lot of people play it, and the studio behind it went ahead and created their own side chain to the Ethereum network called the Ronin Network. And basically, you're able to bridge your Axies and your Ethereum and your Axie token over to the Ronin bridge and play Axie Infinity with much cheaper transaction fees, much faster transaction times. So you can stake your tokens over there as well. And it's the Ronin network is supposed to be the platform for more games because the people behind Axie Infinity, they're also creating other blockchain games, and so Ronin network is going to be what's going to power all of that. Um, so this guy was able to steal though 173,600 Ethereum, which is around $594 million dollars, and he stole 25.5 million USDC coins or tokens. So together he stole $620 million dollars, and this came from the Axie Infinity Treasury off the Ronin network. So this is huge news. Again, he didn't steal, or he didn't, I'm sorry, he didn't hack the Ronin network. What he did was he found a loophole. He found an exploit in their security and uh, was able to access their private, I guess their private keys to sign off on their wallets. And really, it's the fault of the Axie developers. It's a lack of security on their end. It's also a lack of they're not paying attention. The attention's not there. This hack actually happened 6 days ago, okay? And it just got found out today. So 6 days later, everyone finds out about it. Everyone's freaking out. So this money's been gone. For 6 days is a long time to be missing this amount of money. This is now the largest hack in cryptocurrency in DeFi. The second one, I think below it, is the wormhole hack that happened a couple weeks ago. And both ironically happened through exploits in the bridging system between blockchains. Um, and what's funny is this hacker, it has to be like one of the dumbest hackers there are. Like he was able to figure this out to steal this money. Um, but he sent the money to a wallet that's associated with a Binance account. So Binance requires KYC, know your customer laws. And he also sent some of this money, some of this Ethereum to an FTX account, an FTX exchange. So both require KYC. So this guy's ousting himself. So that was really dumb. And I wonder how it's going to work because it all depends on where, this person lives and what country they live in. And it depends on where this crime technically, like, does it take place in his country or does it take place in the country of the developers? This is this will be interesting to see how law enforcement global, it will have to be a global entity, will have to go after this guy, or, you know, it's interesting. And another funny thing is this guy also, after he stole this money, he went and shorted the Axie coin by like millions, thinking that, everyone's gonna find out what I just did, and now Axie's gonna tank, and it didn't tank because no one found out for 6 days. So the Axie price has been rising with the rest of crypto. So this guy ended up getting liquidated out of a lot of money. And it's just very comical. It's definitely random and weird. So I look forward to seeing what's gonna happen here. This is like a good drama. And you know, Vitalik also, I guys recommend you check out Vitalik Buterin on Twitter. This guy is the founder of Ethereum. He's one of the founders of Ethereum, and he's the main developer there now. over the Ethereum network, and he actually wrote a whole little Reddit post about bridging tokens. You can read it here on his Twitter, or you can go to Reddit to r/Ethereum and read it there. But basically, he's talking about the problem with bridging. Uh, and we saw with the wormhole hack and with this hack that bridging tokens is very, very risky, because what it is like the you go to bring an Ethereum token to another chain, like let's say Solana, for example, and so they give you wrapped Ethereum, but the Ethereum, it's not really over there. It's kind of like placed in holding. It's placed in holding, and when you want to convert back, you'll get your Ethereum back and be able to use it on Ethereum network. I hope that makes sense. So when you go to bridge to like Solana network, you would go through Wormhole and Solana, and on Solana you would use wrapped Ethereum. You wouldn't be using the real Ethereum. So then when you go back, you would be converting back to real Ethereum. So this is dangerous, and as we saw with the wormhole hack, the guy was able to fake the transaction and basically get all the Ethereum that was in holding in wormhole back on the Ethereum network. So technically, all the wrapped Ethereum on Solana network is fake and doesn't exist anymore. It's a side chain. So bridging is definitely risky, and one of the main blockchains that's solving this is Thorchain. This is why a lot of people love Thorchain in the coin Rune, because with that you can do actual swapping between blockchains, and you don't have to bridge, you don't have to wrap anything. So yeah, I definitely recommend people read into this. And this happened today, this hack, and Binance announced today that they're launching Binance Bridge 2.0, which will connect the BNB chain with other networks and includes support for almost all Ethereum native tokens. And as you see, the first reply here is hackers seeing another payday in the future with another bridge to exploit. And it's Nancy Pelosi all excited. So that definitely sums it up. Bridges are very risky because there's just too many loopholes in the coding. There's too many ways that a hacker can uh, exploit the smart contracts and outsmart the system. I imagine over time, as more hacks happen, people, it'll kind of solidify the code, and it'll get harder and harder for people to hack it. But until then, it's pretty risky to deal with bridges. But Binance is, they're a big exchange, and Binance Chain is a huge chain. So hopefully, maybe they have enough developers to figure it out, and I'm sure they'll stay on top of it more than the Ronin network and the Axie developers. It's crazy. 6 days and no one noticed that their whole treasury was gone. But all right, moving on. This news is just the most ridiculous news I've ever seen. So, the Ripple co founder, Chris Larsen, launches a $5 million campaign to change Bitcoin's code to proof of stake. This is a terrible, terrible idea. His He's just crying that Bitcoin is too takes too much energy to mine. That's bad for the environment. Blah blah blah. Everything's bad for the environment. Cars are bad for the environment. With that $5 million, he could buy like probably like a million electric cars and give it out to people. That'd probably be better for the environment than changing Bitcoin's code. This isn't gonna pass. The miners aren't gonna go for it. Uh, it's just not gonna work. No one's down for this. Everyone loves Bitcoin the way it is. It's perfect, and I can't see this working at all. Now, if he is successful in getting a bunch of people on board, what would happen is they would just fork Bitcoin and create another chain. That's all they would do. But everyone else would maintain on the Bitcoin chain, main chain, and stick with proof of work and stick with mining. But this is just a campaign to just hate on Bitcoin, really. So, and make Ripple relevant again. Up next, we have OpenC confirms it will start listing Solana NFTs in April. So, this is big news. OpenC is the largest NFT exchange in cryptocurrency, and it lives on the Ethereum network. So, they've been working on this for a while, and they're choosing Solana to be the first chain that they're going to cross with and list NFTs. List the Solana NFTs. So, I'm curious why they chose Solana, but Yeah, it's really good news for the community, and you just see how the cross chains and how chains are starting to interact with one another more. It's really cool. And up next, we have DeFi Kingdoms, new features and expansions. So, starting tomorrow, Avalanche, if you guys are familiar with Avalanche, is launching its subnets infrastructure. So, basically, people that want to create their own private network or their own public network within the Avalanche blockchain are now able to do it. So, DeFi Kingdoms is a blockchain game. It's like an RPG, old style type game. and they actually they first launched on the Harmony blockchain, but now they are branching out and they're creating their own subnet, so their own like mini blockchain within the Avalanche system. And this is great news for gaming. This is great news for DeFi Kingdoms. They have a lot of things coming out, leaderboards, hero contests, their pets, the travel system, the combat system, so merch, different wallet options. Here you guys can read this all on Medium. Through the official DeFi Kingdoms channel. And they go over how their token Jewel is going to work now, the outpost and bridge system. They go over the DEX pairs that will be launching. It'll be launching on Trader Joe and Pangolin tomorrow. So if you guys want to get into Jewel, you got to check that out. And yeah, and we got new DFK heroes. So it's really cool that this game is growing so much. I know a lot of people play it. I honestly don't. I don't really have the time to invest into it, but I know people make really good money on it. And so yeah, if you're into DFK, I recommend you check this out. You read this article, and I definitely look forward to seeing how Avalanche's subnets work. This is a new thing in crypto. It's a new type of technology. I don't know any other blockchain that's done this before. And basically, guys, a subnet is just creating a network within a network. That's the best way to describe it, or creating a blockchain within a blockchain. So DeFi Kingdoms is making their own personal blockchain within the Avalanche system. So whereas like right now, if you use any protocol on Avalanche, you need AVAX for gas for transaction fees. But now with DeFi Kingdoms, with their blockchain, you can use Joule, their token, or AVAX. So you're not just limited to using AVAX. So it's a really awesome. It's This is why I'm bullish on Avalanche. I love Avalanche. So definitely worth checking out. Up next, this was crazy news. MicroStrategy CEO Michael Saylor has taken a $205 million loan to purchase more Bitcoin. So this guy put his Bitcoin up as collateral to take out a loan for 205 million to buy more Bitcoin with. Like this is next level play. Definitely he is on it. This guy is, I think he holds the most Bitcoin next to Satoshi Nakamoto. So he's always been a believer. He's very bullish on it, and in my eyes, this is showing that a bull run is coming up, and I'm so excited. I've been waiting for a bull run since last year. It's always fun when you're making money, so it's funny that Michael Saylor is doing that. Up next, we have MetaMask rolls out Apple Pay integration and other iOS updates. Ugh, sorry, tongue twister. So basically, now you can use your debit or credit card to buy Ethereum right through MetaMask on Apple phones, or you could use Apple Pay to do it. No more do you have to use an exchange to buy your crypto and send it to MetaMask. So this is awesome for Apple users, making your life a whole lot easier. Up next, we have Mastercard partners with Australia's BTC Markets for payment options. Now, BTC Markets is a cryptocurrency exchange in Australia, and they're partnering with Mastercard and making it easier for people to buy crypto. So, we're definitely seeing these companies, these banks and credit cards and stuff really jump into crypto. A couple years ago, they were all anti-crypto, and now they're all wanting to be in crypto and wanting to be like the main, people in crypto. So we definitely see mass adoption coming up. Up next, we have Dunkin Donuts has filed four trademark applications for NFTs and the metaverse. So yeah, Dunkin Donuts is just another company jumping on board the metaverse and NFTs. So all these companies are building, well, to be fair, this doesn't say they're building a metaverse, but they're all looking to get involved with the metaverse and create online stores. Like I really don't see the point of of companies doing this. I really don't, but it's funny. And tomorrow, guys, we have Shiba Inu has a big announcement tomorrow. There's a lot of speculation on what it will be. Their official Twitter account made a tweet. He said, "Sheep Army, see the world. See, the world is full of things more powerful than us. But if you know how to catch a ride, you can go places. Stay tuned for March 30th." Woof. So a lot of people are excited. There's a bunch of speculation. Is it about the Sheeverse, which is the Shiba Inu metaverse video game? They've been hinting, the developers, that they're going to be doing a land sell. So maybe that will be online. People are saying that the map's going to be launched tomorrow where people can see the map and the land and stuff. Will it be the Shibarium, which is the DAO, that will launch tomorrow? Will it be Uber accepting Shiba as a payment? So there's a bunch of different, theories as to what they're going to announce. Um, I think the most I think the most obvious ones would be the Shiba Inu lands or the Shibarium DAO. So if you guys are into Shiba Inu, if you hold Shiba Inu, then you really need to be on their DEX. I think it's called Shiba Swap or Shib Swap. If you search for it, you can find it online. Basically, you stake your Shiba Inu tokens and you earn leash and you earn bone, I think it's called. And so these are the tokens that you're going to need if you want to be involved in, for example, the land sale. The developers have been saying that those who hold leash will have first access to buying the land for the Shiba Inu metaverse video game. So, and I think you need to hold Bone in order to participate in the DAO, the governance of the chain and the coin. So, if you guys are into Shiba Inu, I recommend you stake your Shiba onto ShibSwap and yeah, earn leash and bone. Up next, we have soccer. So Lionel Messi, he's a famous soccer player. He signs a $20 million deal to promote crypto fan token firm Socios. So Socios is just another token like Chili's, where basically it's for teams or for fans, sorry, for fans to have better access to teams by holding the token. You get chances to like vote on uniform changes. You get opportunities probably to win and meet and greet the players or win free tickets, different things like that. That's the whole point of fan tokens. So we see a lot of these fan tokens have signed deals with a lot of sports stars, from baseball to soccer to the wrestling, the UFC, so a bunch of different sport venues are really heavily involved in crypto. So it's cool that Messi's one of the greatest players in the world. So this is a huge, $20 million is a lot of money. So I'm sure we'll see a pump from Socios coming after this announcement. Up next, we have Entrepreneur to launch Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT themed restaurant. So I think this launches April 1st or tomorrow, but it's pretty funny. It just shows you how big the Bored Ape Yacht Club is. And he's going to be launching a restaurant, and I guess it's going to be, from what he said, the employees will be wearing clothes that have the board apes, on them, and that stuff from the menu. It's like going to be burgers and fries and stuff will be themed towards the board ape NFTs. So it's really cool. Again, with NFTs, at least with Board Ape Yacht Club and Yuga Labs, that anyone that owns an NFT is able to use that picture. You have full licensing control over that photo and over the brand of Board Ape Yacht Club. So you could release a clothing line, you could release a shoe line, makeup line. As long as you own one of the NFTs, you have rights to using the the image. So yeah, so this guy owns an NFT and he's opening up his own restaurant in, I think, Long Beach in Southern California. Up next, we have Dubai's new crypto law attracts Bybit and Crypto.com. So, just last week it was Binance and FTX that were moving to Dubai, opening up offices, and now we have Crypto.com and Bybit. So, two more exchanges joining the Middle East and just offering more crypto to the people over there. So that's really cool. Up next, we have Trust Wallet founder Viktor Radchenko steps down as CEO. So, he's stepping down to take a break, he said, and just have some time off, and he wants to come back to work in crypto later. I'm sure he's probably burnt out. He's been with Trust Wallet for like 5 years. So now A1 Chin, who's the current vice president of marketing for Binance, is going to step in to take over. So, it's pretty cool news. Trust Wallet is one of the largest, I think it is the largest mobile wallet app next to Metamask. So a lot of people use Trust Wallet. I use Trust Wallet. I love it. So I'm curious to see now with him stepping down what changes are going to happen to Trust Wallet and how they're going to move forward. And for our last bit of news, I had a lot of news today, I feel like. Vietnam is establishing a legal framework for cryptocurrency. So this is just another country that's trying to develop a framework for crypto, for taxing it, for regulating it, for legalizing it. And I think this is awesome news. A lot of countries are jumping on board. At first, a couple years ago, a lot of countries were very scared of crypto. They didn't know how to do it. A lot of them just outright banned it. But now people are starting to see like this isn't something that's going to go away, and that they're seeing this is something that can help people. Crypto really is it's the future, and I believe in truly decentralized crypto. So to give people an equal playing field, I'm not for CBDCs. I'm not for centralized crypto. So hopefully this is favorable to decentralized crypto coins, but we'll see as they work on the paperwork, the legislation, and they come out with it. But it's really cool that yeah, more countries are jumping on board. So I hope you guys are able to learn a lot tonight. Please always reach out in the comments if you have questions, concerns. You can follow me on Instagram at cryptosimplified.fl. I'm always posting content on there, always teaching people about, different vocab in crypto, trivia questions, you name it. So you're more than welcome to reach out to me and ask me to verify something or to go more in depth on something you don't understand. And just thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe. And I hope you guys all have a great night. Thank you.